EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Cleveland Browns and the Dallas Cowboys. Ready to get us started, it's Cade York, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. They start on the ground with Elliott. He'll get this to the 24, and it's second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go to Elliott again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb. .76 yards. And the Cowboys march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. From his end zone, it's Demetric Felton. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Watson off play action. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Cooper, the man in motion right. To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. Finding space at the 40. Now he's loose at the 40. 20. 10. 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Amari Cooper. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Browns are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Now Cade York for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
A first down carry by Elliott. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
A one-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of one-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional one-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
No gain on this. Kill.
Now Prescott.
On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab.
And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11.
Kill. Here I come again. Check 99. Hey, kill. There, right there. 47. I'm coming after you.
Prescott to throw on 4th.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And again, it's Chubb. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Cooper will come in motion right. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Faking the give, now Watson. He's going to loft one, deep left side here. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. In motion goes the tight end. They'll run with Chubb. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Chubb again.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb taking it in from a yard out.
And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that worked. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down, Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. That's into a crowd and intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the Browns are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. In motion left, that's Cooper. On 1st and 10, Watson. Forced out to his left. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz, 68 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Hunt going to run for it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game that 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A 1st down throw for Prescott. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. It's our time. It's our time. Here we go. Go to 54. Go
A second down throw for Prescott. This will be caught once again by Brown. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. On third down, it's Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
check. 47.
Fourth down, Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And this Browns defense stands tall. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on fourth, and we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. Cooper, the man in motion left. Watson on first down. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
No, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So two thoughts come to mind. One, get some oxygen. You fill up your lungs a little bit. And number two, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. Up the middle, it's Chubb. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Watson. They'll roll him out right. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Browns would extend their lead here just before halftime. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the New Orleans Saints and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. Amari Rodgers to return it from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Play action's supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
He's not going to get me.
On the delay, Jones. And some room to maneuver. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 75 yards. And the Packers need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. And personally, what a start for him to get in the end zone from that distance here on the first drive.
And it has the defense tearing up their defensive goals for the game, doesn't it? Because nowadays, when we talk to all the coaches, they don't talk about limiting yards per carry and those things. They just talk about limiting explosive plays, whether it's through the air or on the ground. And anything an explosive play on the ground, usually, 10, 12-yard runs? This one was way more than that. They've got to go back to the drawing board and try and shut it down.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Washington now brings this out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Hey, let's get in them holes. Mike spot 9, Mike spot 9. Here we go.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. On 2nd and 9, Dalton. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Kamara. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They run it again with Kamara. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Passing, it's Dalton. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down. at the 42.
A gain of 3 on the play. And the Saints first down.
Andy Dalton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Dalton.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd.
That's out to the flat for Ingram.
And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. They'll try to pass on 4th down. Dalton. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas. 33 yards.
And the Saints respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
The game at 7. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
In motion left is Watkins. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch the run, watch the run. Out, 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 out. 56. Mike. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 6. No chance. 56, the mic, boys. 56. Check, 56.
To throw is Rodgers.
It finds his receiver, Watson.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. 7-7, our score after 1. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw here, Dalton. Dancing to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Dalton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
It's a gain of 10.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, Dalton. And this is incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And this offense on third down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Dalton operating in the red zone now. Being chased out left.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it?
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. Here's Dalton. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Adam Troutman.
From 13 yards out.
And the Saints have moved out in front.
Here's Dalton to throw for it. And he's brought down. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of the tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
To try again after the sack. Rodgers.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Hey, check Mike, Mike 6. Jump out. Watch the slant.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Oh, yeah. Busted. 258, 26. Tight end left. 3 down. Mike 6. Mike. Slant. We ain't giving up nothing today.
Rodgers gonna go on 4th down.
They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Marcus May with a pick.
And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? Buying time to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Andy Dalton with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game.
And the Saints are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Chris Harris with a pick.
And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance.